The most important lesson is when you want to do something, you can, if you take the time to work hard, to stay motivated, and that you go for it.
It's amazing! Oh yeah, I think this is my size!
I cannot wait. I'm ready for people to be here.
The prep for this year's summit started the day after last year's summit.
Each group will have a lead, so that'll be great. Sherman.
The speed at which the summit is growing is difficult to wrap my brain around. It's only our third year and we've gotten a bigger tent, we've bought more stuff, we've got more merch, we've got more partners. I say it all the time that we have the best team on earth, and that is especially true when it comes to the Women in Motorsport initiative. Every single person here, regardless of gender, is behind this Women in Motorsport initiative. I think it's a benefit for everybody involved to see women speaking.
We're not seeing at the moment the next Michelle Mouton, which I would love to see, because as we all know, Michelle's a complete badass.
For me, the summit is important because you can be in contact with people who have been in motorsport, who love motorsport. You can share this passion for the sport, and to be here and to be on this fantastic place, it's just incredible.
I think it's important to do summits like this, to give back what you learn at the racetracks. For me, this is one of the biggest things, and I think we should do this way more often.
When you're at the race, you don't stay there and say, I'm not going to race.
You're always trying to give your best and to show the good side of you, and to empowering them to live their dreams and follow their dreams.
That's so cool.
Seeing young girls at rallies and they come up to me and they're like, Rhiannon, I love watching you race and one day I want to be like you. And I think a lot of time that young girls, they don't know how they would get into rally, or they don't know how they would become a mechanic on a motorsport team. So to come here today and have people talk to you and ask you questions and maybe realise that the doors can be open to them in different areas that they never even realised.
Can I get you into rallying?
That's so special to me.
It's really cool racing on cliffs and trees.
So if you guys are curious to see what a rally service looks like, all the way from the WRC level, all the way down to just the guy looking for someone to torque some wheels, come on over. So we're gonna pretend that the car comes in. Okay, you're gonna pull in the crest. The front of the car always goes up first. If you jack the back of the car up first, it's gonna bring the nose closest to the ground, and then you won't have any room to fit your jack underneath it. Like, basically grabbed a woman out of the crowd and gave her a neck gun. Okay, and then you can use your hand to put it on the lug. There you go, now send it. You know, we're always told you can do whatever you want, right? Getting the opportunity to actually do it. And so like for me, like the power tools was always very intimidating. The opportunity just to even like pull the trigger on one, I feel like is a big step for a lot of people.
For me, the most important thing with an event like this is to motivate and to inspire people to come and have a closer look and to try out this wonderful sport that motorsport is.
You good?
Yes! I'm so excited! You don't necessarily have to be a driver or a co-driver. There's a lot of cool jobs besides that are so important to make this sport work.
Yeah, and we'll do a little break here.
The people you have around you in life are always really important for your own personal success, I think. And I think I often say to people, surround yourself with people that say yes when you come up with crazy ideas. Particularly here, the women at the DirtFish Women in Motorsports event, there are so many incredibly inspirational women who are out there.
And let it slide, now bring it back out.
Doing it for the love of it, doing it because they're really good at it. Not because they started being good, but because they were not afraid of starting.
It's awesome to be surrounded by such amazing people and amazing cars and just so much passion and energy in the room. It's been a fantastic time.
For us at DirtFish as a team, we're really there to make sure people are making connections. You'll see the long lines of people waiting to meet either their idols or just start those conversations.
As cheesy as it sounds, we actually get to see the impact that we're having.
I think this is gonna be the most exciting time in a car that I've ever had in my whole life.
If we haven't even started yet now, here
Here we go.
We're bringing our own idols and heroes to the doors of DirtFish, but one of the most special things to bear witness to over the summits has been watching young women gain new idols.
Representation is hugely important. I've known this after all of my years, over 20, working in rallying. And I'm so glad that I'm able to participate this weekend and show women, girls around the world that you can work in motorsport whatever you want to be. It can all be achieved, and we are here to prove that.
It's about showing up for yourself. It's about showing up for other people. It's about the empowerment that you gain from doing something new and scary.
Okay, we're gonna do a donut. Let's do it.
The space that is created at our summit is about becoming bigger than what you thought you could be.